What's up, you guys? It's Russ Layton with the Gulfster Real Estate Group, and this is Frankie. Say hi. It's my girlfriend's dog, and that was her other dog, Jameson, that was moaning in his crate, and my dog Frank is under the desk. So we're just at my office in the house right now, and I thought I'd share with you my experience with my first year in real estate. So I got my license about almost 3 years ago, but I didn't actually start selling real estate until last year because I was just kind of scared to go out on my own. And I thought it was risky. I didn't know if I should resign from my job, but I finally did in late March, so I started full-time in April. My first 5 months, I didn't sell a single house, and I pretty much expected that, you know. I knew it wasn't a get-rich-quick type of business, and you got to put the work in, but I was educating myself, and I was learning the forms and spending time with my broker and other top producers and agents in my office, just trying to learn how to be a good agent, you know, and how to provide value to my clients. So come August, I sold my first house. September, I sold another one. October, I sold another one. And then from there, it just kind of started snowballing. So the last 8 months, I've sold 7 houses, and I've gotten a few new listings and things like that. So anyhow, you know, I just kind of wanted to share with you what worked for me and what didn't, because there's so many people that try to sell to the real estate industry, and so many people out there you know, basically vying for your dollars and telling you, oh, we have exclusive internet leads in your zip code or your area, and you know, it's $500 a month or $200 a month, you know, with a 6-year commitment. And I just don't think a lot of that stuff works. So I've kind of just done the old-fashioned slow way, what they call farming, and that is where you pick an area geographically, usually is how you divide it, and you market to that base of people, you know, month after month, week after week. So sometimes I hit them every other week with something like a notepad. This is something that I do. They can write notes on it. It's got 25 sheets with my name and all my info on it. People do this for grocery lists, just notes at home. I've done door hangers like this. You just get them printed online, expresscopy.com. I've done postcards, so silly animal ones. It's got all my info on the back. This one's like an 8 for a chick or something. Got a monkey, because I'm a silly guy, you know, so I try to utilize other animals to make me more interesting, because who wants to really just look at me? That's boring. I've done call me, text me, like, oh look, I'm desperate, but I'm your real estate agent, haha. No, but it's got like, you know, market data of what's going on in the area, what's selling, all that kind of stuff. Just generic stuff. You can do the stuff in Photoshop. You can buy the images on Shutterstock to get royalty free. And then I've hooked up with a local photographer, and I did a calendar. So I passed these out, and it's got like images of the local Sacramento area. And I passed out like 500 of these to my farm area that I normally market to. So I've done all sorts of stuff. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I found that Yelp was kind of a rip off their ads. You know, I've never tried Zillow leads or anything like that, but I just consistently market with print. And then I've done events too. I've had like an ice cream truck come out to a park in the neighborhood. I did a Halloween event with silly grab bag mystery box things. I've done a brewery event, which I invited 500 houses to, and nobody showed up. But it was super hot that day, so you know what, you live and learn. But you know, some things work and some things don't. And my philosophy is I'll always try something if it sounds reasonable, but then you have to measure it. You have to evaluate what's the ROI there. So I like doing proven things that I know people will get it and they have value, just like a calendar or a notepad. You know, versus like an internet ad we're just always inundated with that kind of stuff. And to me, the ad provides no value. You know, the piece of paper that I can write my kid's soccer schedule on, that has value. Or the grocery list has value. Or being in the mailbox, you know, it's repetition. So, I mean, maybe the postcard doesn't add value other than if you're looking for an agent at that time that you got your mail that day. But anyways, that's just kind of my first year in real estate. I'm happy to talk to anybody, even if you're in my local Sacramento market. Not my market, it's just, you know, the market that we sell in here. I'm happy to give you tips and advice, because oh bless you, there's plenty of real estate sales out there for everybody. And if you're thinking about doing it, just let me know. I'll put all my contact info in the description of the video, and I'm happy to help anybody out, just because, you know, I've had mentors that have helped me out in real estate, and you know, we're here to help each other. And I think that's the reason why I don't think real estate agents will ever necessarily go away, is it's such a big purchase, and there are a lot of human element aspects to the business that I don't want to do that on an app, on a website. You know, and a lot of these new sites that offer to buy your house, you know, they have a lot of hidden fees, and a lot of them have pending lawsuits against them right now by people that have gotten ripped off and didn't understand it. So just be careful. My recommendation is to call a realtor, somebody who is a member of the National Association of Realtors. They have a code of ethics. You know, they'll actually explain to you how the 60 plus pages of disclosures and documents work, because there is liability both when you're, especially when you're selling, but also when you're buying. You know, you're buying another person's asset, and you don't exactly know what's gone into that. So make sure you do a home inspection. If there are any trees around, do a sewer inspection. You know, do a roof inspection if it's older. You know, there are all sorts of tips to save yourself from having a big headache or an unexpected cost down the road. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, Russ Layton with Gulfster Real Estate Group. Say bye, Frankie. Okay.